What's good, everybody? Listen, I want you to know I am super excited to share with you something that's going to be happening here at the Oakwood University Church on Saturday night, February the 1st. And we're hopeful that our entire church community and our student body will come for the viewing of an amazing new Christian film entitled For His Name's Sake. I want you to know it's fire. You're going to laugh. You're going to cry. You're going to be spiritually built up in every way. And I'm grateful and thankful to be joined today by my classmate, my friend, author, educator, producer, director, film writer, Kevin Cameron. Good to see you in the house today, my brother.
It's good to be here. Thank you.
Listen, we're excited to have you bring the film to Oakwood and to do the viewing on February the 1st. But before we get into the film, tell us a little bit about how you developed this burden to develop Christian content and put it on film.
Yeah, I would say that I have been a storyteller for a very long time.
Okay.
From I was in high school, I would always be performing skits for assembly at academy.
Okay.
I would always be doing storytelling types of things. Even on social media for the last 15 years, I've been funny telling stories. So I've always been, even as an educator, I was always making videos and stuff like that. So I've done plays, I've done other movies, and so God has always made me a storyteller. So, to be able to actually make a feature film that is of the quality that I want and tells this great story, I'm excited because God put the burden on me to tell stories, and so I'm telling stories.
I love it, just, because Jesus was a storyteller. He communicated his message in parables. So for the movie, For His Name's Sake, I had a chance to check it out. We sat here together. It was rich blessing. And so tell us, what's one of the major motif of the film? We don't want you to give away the whole plot, but just kind of a major motif for us to consider.
Yeah, we all go through challenges in life, and sometimes we don't see a way out, but God has numerous ways of helping us out of situations.
Gotcha.
And so we may think, this is the path to solve my problem. This is the path that I'm going to take to get this done. This is what I think God's going to do for me. But God has so many different ways that are almost unexpected to us.
Wow.
To solve our problems or help us out of situations.
Okay. So what would you say would be one of the great spiritual takeaways? Like I'm watching this film, I'm consuming it, I'm taking time out on a Saturday night to come dial in. And I do want you to know, friends, that you're going to laugh, you may cry, you're going to reflect, and you're certainly going to think. But what would you say one of the spiritual impacts will be?
Yeah, for a spiritual implication, there are several. I really like the idea that in art, you can come in and see something and you can get something different. You can get something, you can be inspired by this. Sure. So there's several spiritual implications, but one is that coming to the Lord doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be at the altar.
Okay, all right.
You could be in any situation where you find the Lord and you have a connection to God, and God comes through for you in that moment, and it may not be the altar.
Yeah. So I love that. And one of the things I want you guys to know, sometimes when we consume some Christian film content, it doesn't always ring or look in an authentic or credible way, but I want you to know that this film, it hits all the marks. It looks, it sounds, it communicates something that is dense and powerful. Kevin, tell us how long this project took from start to finish to release.
Yeah, so December 2023, my partner and I said, what are we waiting for? Let's do this.
Yeah.
And so that was December until we started production in May. We filmed for about 2 weeks. And then we got to the premiere October 12th 2024 in Toronto.
Wow.
Yeah, it was an amazing time. So that was pretty fast. In the film world, that's very fast.
It
but
is.
as an independent filmmaker, you got to get it done.
Yeah.
You have to get it done. So we worked fast, but we were excited to see 400 people come to the premiere in Toronto.
Oh man,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah,
that's amazing.
yeah.
That's amazing. So listen, as we get ready to wrap, share with us a couple critical pieces of information.
Yep.
Number one, how can we get tickets? How can people go about the process of reserving tickets? Can people just show up at the door February 1st, that Saturday night, and get tickets then? And tell us about the fundraising partnership that you're doing with our academy, Oakwood Academy here in Huntsville.
Yeah, for sure. So the tickets can be found on Eventbrite, and so if you search Eventbrite for his namesake, Oakwood University Church, you'll find it. Also, you can see the QR code. You can scan the QR code. It'll take you straight to Eventbrite.
And for those who are watching right now, the QR code that's right there on the screen is where you can scan right now and or take a picture of that so that you can reserve your ticket. All right.
And so the partnership with Oakwood Academy is, and I got education background, so I was happy to speak to Mrs. Dent about the need for fundraising for her 8th graders and her seniors. So some of the funds are going to go towards the 8th grade class and the 12th graders. Okay. And what was your last part of that question?
No, that was the last part. The partnership that you're doing with Oakwood. So lastly, tell us. Why should we come see this movie? Why should people get off the couch, not wait for it to come on a streaming platform, come and see it?
Yeah. So I think there's several reasons,
Okay.
and I'll do it really quickly. So one is you'll leave inspired.
Okay.
When I watch things, when I go to plays or movies, I feel inspired because I go to the right types of things, right? Another thing is it's a family-friendly evening. So we don't always have a lot of those types of evenings that are for us.
For us.
And this film, For His Name's Sake, is one of those nights out. So it's a night out for your family. It's a date night.
So it can be you and your lady.
Yes.
It can be you and your lady and your kids. Or you can just come solo, right?
Yes, right. And you won't be disappointed. So there's going to be a red carpet. There's going to be a host for the red carpet. So you got to come looking good and everything. There's a Q&A afterwards. It's a full night. There's some food. You can come as a VIP.
Oh man, so you are going to eat as well.
Yes,
I love it.
You can come as a VIP.
This is a whole event.
It is. It's a whole event. And there's going to be concessions sold by the Oakwood Academy so we can support them.
Fantastic, fantastic. Listen, I want you to know, man, I'm super proud, man, excited to be connected with you. We landed on 3rd North together.
Yes, sir.
In the fall of 1995. We've had a brotherhood that's continued since then. God has blessed him and his lovely wife as they grow their work in ministry in Tampa. Has got a daughter here that's at Oakwood University. And so we're very, very grateful. So guys, go ahead and stay tuned real quick. So go ahead and RSVP. Make plans to be with us Saturday night, February the 1st. It is going to be an immense time, a family-friendly time. We're going to put it on the big screen, the new video wall that we put up here at the Oakwood University Church. Again, it's going to be food, fashion, pictures, red carpet, the whole shebang. And then we want you to stay by for just a second because what we want to do is we want to show you the trailer, an exclusive preview for the movie For His Name's Sake. God bless.
Marriage is one of the greatest covenants established by God. And without God at the center, it is almost impossible to survive.
It just all happened so fast.
I know.
And it's hard for me to grieve because I can't stop thinking about him. No matter how hard I try to move on.
We're gonna be all right. I promise you. Are there any other family members who'd be willing to come in for testing?
I don't have anyone else.
Robert! Baby, you just gotta hold on.
What do you know about my father? He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake.